Hello, people of Twitch. I am free from the tyranny of the 100 Games Challenge. Hello? Okay, the echo's gone. I don't know why there was an echo. It happens occasionally. You gotta pet all my kitties. Excellent. See if my office looks any better. Nope. Cool. All right, let's see where we're off to next. I don't remember if we were supposed to do Power Falls next or Teapot Room. I was in the middle of that. That's what we're working on. I had to stop in the middle of this because I had to do something. But now we can finish the Teapot Room. And we sat all the gnomes in their chairs. Oh, I have to put them back. Oh, I have to put them back. I remember now. It's been so long. To go fetch my gnomes. And I can only carry one at a time. Ooh, sometimes you can pick them up from far away. That's nice. I remember this chair was particularly hard. Don't fall. Don't fall. I don't remember this chair being that hard. No! That's a problem. Because now we have to get him to stand up again. Should we do like that? No! Well, now we have an issue. It won't let me put down the gnome. Ah, okay, close. This might work. Only the game would just let me set them down. Close enough? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Like that. That was so easy. There's like a sprint button in this game. I can't sprint while holding gnomes, though, apparently. Okay. Look at that. Some of them are just like so nice and easy to grab. And some of them are gonna run and jump. We gotta get this guy. I forgot about my gnomies. Gotta put them back. Easy. And then the last one should be around the house? If anyone sees a red hat, let me know. I don't remember where the last guy is. Is he all the way out here? He is all the way out here. Come here. Look at that. Such close interaction. Are they all green? Were you guys rolling in the moss? All right, we pet my cats, and now we can finish power washing. Sometimes you got to get to business first. Hey, I'm hanging with my gnomies. How you doing, Blue Jay? Having a great time. I would say we're having a great time power washing, except for I quite literally just started. Where's that camera lock button? Thank you. And I'm already at a bad angle for this piece that I need to do. Terrible. I'm not. Oh, I could just like jump directly onto this thing right here. Is that enough distance? Close. You're gonna crochet? Oh, what are you making? Oh my gosh, you guys are on break, aren't you? I forgot about break. I should have known this. I called my mom yesterday. Yeah, freedom. I'm also currently free. I just did a League of Legends challenge where hold on, I feel like my power washer is so loud. Let me lower the volume a little bit. I just did a challenge where I played, where I did 100 games on one character in League of Legends, which was a situation. Up, please. Yeah. So that was lots of fun, question mark. How do I go down? Yeah, I played 100 games of one champion on League of Legends, and they're always the same. You start off and you're like, I'm bad at this is not going to be good, but I'm learning, so it's fine. And then you hit the point where you're like, okay, I know what I'm doing. Everything's going to be okay. And then you realize that it's still League of Legends, which means that sometimes the people you play with just suck because they're just terrible human beings, which happens. And then your games go about 50-50, because that's just the way that the game works, which was pretty much the same experience with Kindred. I hit a point like 60 games in, and at 60 games in, I was like, maybe I should quit League. Honestly, the way this season is changing next year doesn't feel good to me. I don't like it. I will probably still do the 100 Games Challenge with my other friends in January, just because it's fun and I enjoy it. And I actually genuinely do enjoy playing League. But so far, the way the season's changing has just not been great. And I'm not a fan. So there's that. But yeah, finished my 100 games on Kindred, which means I am now free to Powerwash again, which is exciting for me personally. And it also means I can spend my time kind of more free. It also means I don't know what to do with my time sometimes. I just I don't have to play Kindred. And because I don't have to play Kindred, I'm like, what do I do with my life? I read a book since I've been done in the last... not even a full day. I think I finished yesterday. Did I finish yesterday? I finished 2 days ago. I have a spreadsheet. My spreadsheet will tell me. But since I finished, it's been maybe 2 days, and I read an entire book. So that's what freedom feels like. Finish an entire book in a day. I also went to the library and got a new book to read because I love going to the library and getting books to read. And I have another book that I purchased that I need to finish, but it's nonfiction, so it's been slower. It's been slower. You need to finish your outside reading book. What's your outside reading book? Did you at least pick a good one? Are you allowed to pick fun books for outside reading? I remember my teacher, I had one teacher once that was do outside reading, but then they were out of this list of books, and I was like, this is a terrible list of books, I hate it. But then I had one teacher who was do outside reading, it just has to be 500 pages, and that was nice. Oh, yes, I think you've told me about this book. And it sounds interesting enough, I think. You just need to get it done. One of those situations. It's one of those things where it's still schoolwork, so it still kind of sucks. But at least you can have a little bit of fun with it, which is nice. Door frame. Everything's in a shadow here. Harder to see. She tells her ex-boyfriend, well, she doesn't sound very supportive, and she should stop. Although it's one thing, if someone's, actually bad, Like, or if you're just being an asshole, you know? Like, sometimes people are just bad at cooking and they're like, we're doing this to protect you, you know? But sometimes people are just not good at... What part of the window is still dirty? There we go. Okay. Just making sure I got everything cleaned. Yeah. Sometimes people are... You're horrible. I'm the best. So you shouldn't do it. Okay. If she thinks that she shouldn't do it because she's better than her, that's a completely different situation. I was thinking that this person just singularly didn't know how to cook, because some people don't know how to cook, which is unfortunately just fact of the matter. Okay, well, I was trying to move my chat so I could see your messages better, but then my computer decided to do something weird. No, she's actually decent. Okay, then her girlfriend's just being a dick, which is patently uncool. Don't do that. Yeah, you know, support people. This is actually making my biggest thing with, like, you know, I understand that a majority of time, all people want from you, like the people who actually care about you, is your time. They want to hang out with you. They want to do things with you. They just want to be with you. And sometimes that's like just your attention. But like, part of that in giving people your time is like your support. And I don't think people realize that, like, the support is part of it. Like, when you're giving someone your time, it's just like, support them in the things that they do for fun. Because chances are they're doing it for fun because they like to do it. And if you're going to be mean about it, they're going to feel bad about a thing they like doing. And that's just mean. So don't make people feel bad about things they enjoy. Because, okay, how do I stand up? I never remember how to uncrouch, so I always just jump. Okay, I understand the other way of cleaning the floors faster, but I don't want to do that. Okay, the girlfriend told the main character not to join either because she needs the winning money. Are you guys not in a relationship? Is this not like an amicable thing where you guys would share some prize money situations? Also, like, what do you need the money for? Like, this is now just a very loaded situation, you know? Relationships are messy, especially when you start talking about finances. Financial parts of relationships always become an issue. When you're like just dating people, you're like, yeah, whatever, we don't need to talk about money. And you're right. But as soon as you start getting like slightly more serious and things are involved with money, then it's more like, hey, this is a conversation that needs to happen. The second I've chosen a book you don't like for English. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Unfortunately, I know that, like, you had to choose a book about, like, a specific topic or whatever, but I know of a person who is writing a novel that is, like, also a cookbook, kind of, and it sounds real fun and interesting, but I don't think it's out yet. I haven't kept tabs on it, though, and I quite frankly don't remember the author or the title, but I remember it sounded really good. And I had it saved on Goodreads back when I had Goodreads, but then Goodreads decided to be awful, so I quit Goodreads, and now I can't find it. If you want it, I'll look it up for you. I'm sure I could figure it out if you want a different book. But I remember I wanted to read it. I was like, this sounds super cute and adorable. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like people nowadays are craving cozy things. We just want to be happy, and we want to read about other people being happy. You need a better book to cleanse your soul. Fair. I know that feeling. Sometimes you read a book and you're just like, I need something much more comforting to make me feel better about this thing that I was just forced to do. And fair. I do that too. I go back to like my comfort shows and books and movies whenever I'm like, I just need to feel happy again. And sometimes watching something or reading something that you know you experienced in a time of your life when you were happy is the best. So Yeah, do what you gotta do. But yeah, I'll look up that book for you once I'm not doing this, because that would be a really boring stream of me just looking up a book to be like, this is a book I wanted to read and I don't remember anything about it. Except that there was cooking involved. I heard there was a recipe. I'm just gonna like Google books about cooking. In the first book, the main character has such clear boundaries, and every single other character is constantly overstepping it. Yikes, except for her father. Who, oh gosh. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you don't interact with a person, that's one way to never overstep boundaries. That's also a dick move for other reasons, but yo. Let's go. Okay. How am I only at 80%? I feel like I only have the floor left. If there's like a whole part of this building I missed. Or is the percentage going up faster than expected? IDK. I got my gnomes settled. I feel like I've been working on this for days, even though I know that I don't think it's been that long. It's been so long since I played this game. But I can't wait to get back to my regular... I say get back to... I have 1 week of more freedom. I guess... yeah, no, it's about a week. Until I have another 100 games challenge to do. But I'm excited because one of my friends made a spreadsheet for our last 100 games challenge, and I made a dashboard for that spreadsheet. And let me tell you, it's a nice looking spreadsheet. Did this one not bading? There you go. I'm like gonna get mad. I love making spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are so nice. A speck of dust, yeah, right into crack. Spreadsheets are the best. I love spreadsheets. I will make a spreadsheet for everything. Also, just like a table format, I feel, is so good for most things. And it's underutilized. Use tables more. Make tables. Because I started the floor on like this side of the building, I kind of want to finish the floor on the other side of the building. So I'm going to try to make like a nice clean straight line here and then do the floor on the other side to finish. Missed another speck of dust. Where, game? These lines? That looks like texture. That looks like it's supposed to be here. The crack again? No. This one didn't bading. In the corner? In this crack. All right, why didn't this floor bading? We have to press the dirt button. That's not the dirt button. They moved the dirt button. I don't see it. Is it attached to the outside? They moved the dirt button and now I'm bad at the game. Let me go over the edge again. Are we blind? Can I change the commands? Okay, that dirt over there is flashing pink. What over here is flashing pink? Nothing. I did such a good job cleaning this panel. Is this? God, I'm gonna, good Lord. I thought it was a shadow. Okay, this time I also low-key thought that the barrier was a different bidding. I didn't realize it was attached. I was going to go around and do the barrier after I finished the floor, but apparently the barrier is attached to each section of floor, which is fine. I just wasn't expecting it. The floor and the drain gate. I don't know what the drain gate is or where it is. Oh, is it that right there? Yep. Okay, now just the floor. I need to go change those keyboard commands. I'll do it after this level. I'm almost done. Just gotta finish the floor. The mitochondria is the virus of the cell. So true. So true. Alright, apparently it's very important that we get this edge done. So I'm just gonna do it first. Beautiful. All right, and now we come back. 2 more sections of floor. So I start power washing like a psychopath. Beautiful. Oh man, seeing it get clean is so satisfying to me. I just love it so much. Oh, also not to talk about She Who Must Not Be Named, but I went to a Harry Potter trivia last week, 2 weeks ago, I don't remember, and totally crushed it. I got a prize. I say I was there with a couple friends, but yeah, absolutely smashed it. It was funny because my boyfriend was like, "Hey, do you want to go to this?" And I was like, "Do you want to win a trivia night? Because I will win that trivia night on my own by myself. Like, I don't need a team. It can just be me, and I will absolutely destroy everyone at it." And I did. And it was great. And they were like, "Do you want a prize?" And I was like, "I personally do not want to keep anything from the property of the franchise that must not be given money." So I declined a present and gave it to one of my teammates who was with us, who was like, "Yes, I want that." And I was like, okay. Well, they can have the prize. I was patently uninterested. Because remember, the only correct way to watch anything related to the franchise that shall not be given money is to make sure you don't give them money by doing it. It's hard to put your money where your mouth is, but I do think it's important, and it is a difficult principle that I have tried to live by for my life. Very, very difficult, let me tell you, when you realize how much corruption there is in the world. Goodness gracious. Twitch chat really doesn't like it when you call me crazy. I don't mind, but Twitch chat does. You're crocheting on a hardwood floor. I can literally, I destroy people. It's the worst thing. Back in the day when like Harry Potter was a normal thing to like be obsessed with, it was like a hyperfixation for me, just for like the escapism, mostly. Just the escapism. Also fantasy. It was kind of like my intro into like light fantasy. And I love fantasy. Rereading Harry Potter now, which I haven't done in a very long time now. I used to do it once a year, and like reading it as you grow up, you kind of learn that it's not the best, but it's still good at what it does, you know? Like it's a children's book and it's still fun. Yeah. So it's one of those things where I wish J.K. Rowling was just a decent fucking human being, but she's not. So now we can't give her money, and unfortunately, publicity is part of that. So even though Hogwarts Legacy is free right now, if anyone wanted to get that game, it is free. There's a way to get the game for free if you just want to download it and have it. That way you never have to purchase it. Yeah, you can get it right now for free. Just you can like Google it and just be like, get it for free. It's a pretty, I want to say it's a pretty large game file though. So make sure you have the storage for it, because the idea is just that you like download it onto a hard drive and then you never have to access it again. But you can, yeah, get it for completely free right now, which is, again, the only technically safe way to do it. I will say the game isn't very well done in that in order to really get the full experience of everything the game has to offer, you have to play it through 4 times. I know this because I've watched people play the game and listened to them play the game. I'm not going to buy it myself, but for my friends who have it, you know, they've told me things. Because I have friends who don't abide by my same rules of purchasing, which is fair. It's hard and difficult, and I totally understand. That being said, I won't do it, so I don't do it. But yeah, I've had friends who've told me about the game. You do have to play it 4 times through to get like the complete experience of the entire game, which is, I think, bad game design. But whatever. And also, once you play it through, like, the main plot doesn't change. So you play the main plot, like, once all the way through, and then you have to play the game all the way through 3 more times just to get all the additional plot points. Really want to get back into video games? Hogwarts Legacy! I don't think it's available on... I think it's only available on, like, computer download. I don't think it's available on any systems. I haven't really looked into it because I'm not interested. But I do think it is still currently free. And again, if you just want to, like, if you have, I don't know, $10, buy a flash drive that's way bigger than the game, download it onto that flash drive, you have that game forever. Because that's how that works. Because it plays locally. I don't believe it plays with any internet access. I would have to look into it more. I haven't played the game. I don't know. I only know a few things about it, but as far as I'm concerned, me being the person that I am, it's not canon, so I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, canon are the original 7 books, and that's it. Have I played The Last Guardian? Is that the Owls thing? Is that a game? If it's a game, I haven't played it. I know there was a movie about owls that had something to do with guardians. And then I also know there was... Okay, so it's not the owls. There's like 3 movies that have the title Guardians in them that have to do nothing to do with each other. It's like The Guardians. I forgot the second one. One's about owls. One's about like fairy tale myths, and one's about it's Guardians of the Galaxy, the Disney movie or the Marvel movie. And they have, again, nothing to do with each other, but people love to put them next to each other because they all have Guardians in the title and be like, this is the weirdest movie trilogy I've ever seen. That was a big meme on Tumblr for a while. But yeah, there was one that had to do with owls, and I've never even seen that movie, but I've always kind of wanted to. It looks interesting. The Guardian The Last Guardian is the game. That sounds like the L movie. Maybe that's... I'm gonna have to look it up. All right, where's my last speck of dirt? There's a speck of dirt somewhere. On the outside. Am I not done? Did I miss a speck over here? God. Get out of here. All right, time-lapse time. It's a beautiful game, I promise it's not horror. I love that that has to be the promise. I also don't like that in the time-lapse they're not going to show me putting all of the gnomes in, which they really should. Where are my gnomies at? They didn't put them there. You've restored balance to the tea rooms. Stop by anytime for a steamed bun, ooh, and lavender tea on the house. Honestly, I would destroy you. You would go out of business if you offered me a steamed bun every time I walked into a place. I love a steamed bun. Shooting gallery. We're back at the festival grounds. Back at the festival grounds. I want a steamed bun. Oh, me too. Steamed buns. Okay, I'm Googling The Last Guardian while this loads. They're so good. I love them. Is this a giant bat? It's on the picture of it. This is an old game. It looks like a giant bat. I mean, it looks adorable. Yeah, check your nails out, steam washer, power washer guy. Okay, wait, I was gonna fix this commands thing. Settings. How do I do keyboard commands? Do I have to exit to do keyboard commands? Oh, controls, haha, on the bottom. Can I change them? Classic. Perfect. Excuse me, that was a very abrupt sneeze. Okay. Settings are now in classic, which means, yeah, it's all pink. So I pressed the dirt button. Okay, I need to get to the top of this thing because I always like to power wash from the top down. Oh, and I don't have scaffolding here. I also have to go find my cats. I have cats in this game, and I must go pet the cats. I can't jump. Okay, hold on. I can jump on this. Jump on this. Jump. Jump. I don't know if I can make that jump. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, now that I know that I can make this jump, I guess I'll clean the flag, and then I'll go down and find my cats. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you for the blessings. You're squinting your eyes. I was looking at my phone. I was looking up The Last Guardian. It's a PlayStation game, from what I could see. I don't know how I'm supposed to clean the very top of that. Especially since I can't climb much higher than this. So, okay. Let's go find my cats. Kitties, where are you? Sometimes they hide. I have to clean the generator too? Goodness gracious. There's one. I found one. Interact is not enough. You played the entire game in one sitting? How long was it? Oh, this is the boundary. Okay. What is this? Is this the boundary too? No, okay. There's Ulysses. No, let me get to Ulysses. I need to pet him. He's outside of the boundary. How am I supposed to pet her? Ulysses, know that you are loved. I'll spray power wash around you in a heart. I didn't spray you. I can't hit anything past this boundary. Like nothing goes out there. I'm not allowed to shoot Ulysses with the power washer. Not that I want to. I just wanted to go pet him, but I can't. Okay, this is also the boundary. Where's Bubbles? There he, okay. Also outside of the boundary. Okay. Game? Okay. I'm just gonna be mad about not being able to pet my cats. Do I have to watch the cable too? I do. Wow, okay. I guess we'll start there. This is gonna be super annoying. Goodness gracious. Make me clean your generator. And the cable, insane. I have a lot of things to do on my video games list. I need to finish my Pokemon run that I started with the Little Bear team. Whoa, with the Little Bear team Pokemon. I also need to play through Kingdom Hearts, which is going to take forever because it's a long game series. I need to finish Powerwash Simulator 2, and I have a 100 Games Challenge in January. So, lots of video game stuff happening with me. I also, I haven't done any like very specific book reading challenges in a while, just because I read plenty without like a challenge to be like read more books. I used to do it. I used to do 50 books in a year challenge, which is like a book a week. It's not bad. Without the challenge, I do about 30. But I'm like 30 books a year is great for the average. The average American adult reads maybe one book a year. So, and that average is brought up heavily by the people who are reading like 100 books a year. So I'm doing fine on my amount of reading. I would like to read more though, just broadly speaking. So I'm not going to like challenge myself to read more books, but I am going to read more books anyway, just because I want to. For next year, as we get into it, get stuff done. Nails done. I can't hit that spot. Excellent, excellent. Let's come back up and get the top of this guy. Can hit them top angles. Ooh, an omelet. A French omelet. French omelets, like, shouldn't take that long to make, I don't think. But I've also never made one, and that's because I don't like eggs. I eat eggs in one form and one form only. And that's heathen form. Perfect, perfect. What's on? How do I get to? Okay. 3? 3. There you go, my extension. Gotta reach the top of this guy. Roof. Roof, 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 roof. Oh man, like the carnival is such like a basic shape of things, but the bright colors of the tent are just like so happy. They're so happy inducing for me. So I'm about to do bad about job power washing because I'm trying to check. My sister texted me something. She might be messaging me. Oh, I forgot to message my other friend, my honorary sister. I'll message her when I finish. I need to ask her a question for my mother. Although my mom has her phone number too, so I don't know. I guess it makes more sense that I ask her, but. Oh my gosh, it has arrived. My sister got a Labubu. Hold on, now I need to text her back. It's here. They're good with cheese and some kind of meat. I know, classic. I thought a very classic French omelet was done like cheeseless. Like it's just like the gooey egg on the inside, which sounds gross to me. The idea of eating a gooey egg is not appealing to me in the slightest. Yeah, hi. I don't like eggs. The only eggs I eat, again, are deviled. I do kind of enjoy a hard-boiled egg. Not often, only occasionally. And it's mostly the yolk. I don't like egg yolk. I think egg yolk is gross. I don't like the way it tastes at all. So I don't eat it. You eat your egg yolks if you want them. I won't. You can have all of my egg yolks. I will eat egg whites. Like if I'm like having a scrambled egg, or a scrambled egg, I'll eat an egg scrambled because then you can't really taste the yolk because it's, destroyed. But ultimately, I don't really like eggs. Perfect. Yeah. But anyway, Cards Against Humanity does something weird for Black Friday every year. And this year they did a 99% off sale. So they had a bunch of items on sale for 99% off. And one of the first items was a Labubu. And my sister got one, which is funny to me because that was also her Halloween costume this year. She was a Labubu for Halloween. So the opportunity to buy a Labubu obviously was pretty big for her, especially since Labubus are expensive for some reason. I don't know. But they've just arrived. So I was like, send me pics. Oh, she hasn't opened it yet. Fair. Yeah, Cards Against Humanity always does something wild for Black Friday. In case you want a fun, good way to spend Black Friday, figure out what Cards Against Humanity is doing that year and spend your Black Friday doing that. Sometimes they're all-day affairs, like the 99% off sale, which was like every 20 minutes a new sale. It occupied my entire day, and I completely destroyed my whole family's day too. Because I got my dad in on it as well. So that's also how my dad and my sister spent their entire day. Yeah, it was great. Also, it's hard sometimes, the sales that they do. The 99% off sale, obviously, like literally 99% off sale. So, oh, hold on, someone's texting me. I have to pay attention. Oh yeah, wishing my stall with an actual proper power washer. It's like taking a monster truck onto the bumper cars. That I don't think is the right analogy, but okay. So the 99% off sale, like the first year they did it, one of the prizes was like $100, 99% off. So it cost $1, literally. If you paid them $1, they would give it to you. And they did. They sold that. They also sell like cars. One of them was a wood chipper. And it's like, I don't know. Do I really need a 16-foot yurt? No. Am I going to try to buy one for $20? Absolutely. Yeah. By far the best way I've ever spent my Black Fridays is doing their crazy, ridiculous Black Friday things. Last year for Black Friday, Cards Against Humanity did a diamond potato, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a potato that has been embedded with, what was it, 10 carats worth of lab-grown diamonds on a really fancy stand. And they were selling them for like $50 each. Unfortunately, there were not a lot of them made, and so they sold out pretty fast. So I wasn't able to get potato diamond, which is so sad because I wanted one. Not for the diamonds or the potato, obviously. I wanted it for the stand. That stand looks so nice. They also did, oh gosh, I keep forgetting the years now. A couple years ago, 200% off sale, which, yes, if you are doing the math correctly, that means the first person to buy the item gets the item for free and the value of the item. So you actually make money doing it for 200% off. And the 200% off sale was crazy. I fell. I'll climb back up there. And that's where Cards Against Humanity learned the fun of wild and ridiculous captchas. And yeah, the captchas for the 200% off sale were, me and my friends did them. We like all got on Discord call together and streamed us trying to do these things. And the captchas were insane. Just like so hard. But Cards Against Humanity always does something crazy for Black Friday. Go look them up. It's fun just to be like, yeah, that's a thing that people have paid actual money for. Although, like, I think it was, like, I want to say their first year is their most well-known year, probably, where they sent, like, literal boxes of bullshit to people. They were like, we're selling bullshit. We'll ship it to you. And a lot of people bought it, and then they were shipped it exactly what it sounds like. Just, some feces. Another year they did, they were digging a hole. They just was like a donation situation. For every $1 donated, they will continue to dig the hole for 1 minute. And they just kept digging a hole for a while. Then following year, I believe it was fill the hole. Same situation. 1 year they had a bunch of people donate money, or donate, I guess donate is the technical word, donate money to own a portion of a land on the U.S.-Mexico border. And they bought a portion of land on the U.S.-Mexico border with that money. And then someone, whose name I will get wrong because I get them confused all the time, Elon Musk, ? Some white billionaire, it's unimportant, started building something on the land that Cards Against Humanity had purchased. And Cards Against Humanity was like, that's our land and you can't build on it, and because you have, we are taking you to court. And they did. And they won their court case. So they have a lot of money, which is why they did another 99% off sale. And the last thing for their 99% off sale, they like model all the items with some guy in a morph suit who is representing the spirit of Black Friday. the last item sold every year that they've done it so far is that morph suit, but all proceeds go to charity. So they bid it, and sometimes I want to say it ended at like $69,000 because in addition to being crazy, you know, Black Friday or Cards Against Humanity also, like, you know, donates money to charity. So A+, good job on them. If you want other interesting things, ways to donate money to charity, in February, there will be a YouTube live stream that lasts for 48 hours where all of the proceeds from the charity, from the live stream, go to charity. And during it, they do sell things, some things that are released during the live stream and some things that are released just like for sale, essentially. And that's always a fun, like, little YouTube event for charity that goes on. I say YouTube event. It's not run by YouTube at all. It's run by Hank and John Green. Because the first year that they were on YouTube, they realized that they had quite a bit of a following. And they were like, oh, what do we do with this information? And they were like, obviously, we raise money for charity. And they did. So that was great. And also a really fun way to spend. It's usually around President's Weekend now. It used to be around, like, the holidays. And then they were both like, we actually get pretty busy around the holidays, so maybe we shouldn't plan a 48-hour live stream when we're busy. Which is fair. Super fair. Oh my gosh. What a wonderful... Power washing this is so satisfying. I love it so much. I don't know if I'm going to be able to commit to this whole circus tent today. I might. I'm already at 10%. I don't know how long it's been since I started this one in particular. But we'll see how much of it I can get done. Also, I don't think it's actually safe to walk onto the roof of circus tents, which we'll also see. I will definitely have to stop. I have to pick up my boyfriend at some undetermined time in the future today. He didn't tell me when, so whenever he texts me, I will have to leave. Don't know how long that will be. Until then, I'm trying to get a couple things done, but we'll see. We'll see. I also want to start doing craft projects again. I have to make a dress for my friend because I told her I would, and I have fabric for it now. So I'm going to start working on that soon. I'm very excited because it looks like it's a cute, fun pattern. And get on top, please. Thank you. I want to start sewing things again more too, like hand sewing, and I want to do more embroidery projects. I was posting a couple of my embroidery projects. I really like tiny embroidery. That's been my spot of joy recently. So I've been doing a lot of tiny embroidery. But I also want to do kind of a larger scale embroidery as well. But I am unsatisfied with the amount of, or with the embroidery options that I have available at the moment. So I'm trying to make my own embroidery situation. And I will, eventually. I'll get there. So I could start my larger embroidery project, which will be fun for me. And I don't know, maybe someone else. I'll probably post videos of that as well if I can remember to record myself doing it, especially since embroidery is so fun once you like get into it and know what you're doing and don't feel like you're going to stab yourself. But I've learned the joy of like not caring about perfection. So it's really nice to like just do something for fun and have a good time doing it. And that's been, I've had a great time with it. I should do this the fast way, shouldn't I? I could finish this so much faster if I do it this fast way. Oh yeah, look at all that space I covered in like 5 seconds. To go back and do touch-ups this way, but also it's like half the tent. And the time it took me to do like one section. I'm gonna super hard mode this and just go all the way across, and then I'll come back and spot clean. Also, on some builds, it's just not fun to spot clean, so I just don't do it. This quote-unquote hack. That actually a Twitch viewer taught me. Shout out that Twitch streamer. They were great. They came on and they were like, oh, because that was back in the day where I was using the little baby power washer on everything, because I was playing Power Wash Simulator 1. Is this section still dirty? Tell me where. This is the problem with doing the hack, is that I don't know where. Oh, does that count? No, it doesn't. What's still dirty up here? Is it part of the edge? Oh, I can see some of the edge on this side. Let's do it this way. That was a dandelion fuzz. I don't know. It's still dirty over here. Game? Maybe this is why we don't fast clean. It's faster, but then the bidding doesn't happen. I don't know what you want me to be cleaning. Maybe it's the bottom of this. Maybe I just need to clean all the way down. Clean across instead of doing it the hard way. Oh, Kevin. Guess what we need? A power washer at an attraction that was already brazenly wasting water. Kevin, if you've got a problem, then you've got a problem with my whole business, because that's kind of what power washing is. Okay, I can't do the rest of the roof fills from the top, so we gotta go on. Oh, pick a tape Cobb. Sorry, Kevin. What? Okay, Cobb. Don't get your Cobb on. I didn't realize he was saying that in the group chat. Come on, man. No respect for Muckingham's Carnival. Okay, so I do have to go all the way across if I want this bottom top part to be fully done. In corners is always kind of rough because I don't want to fall. Imagine just calling someone out for like their business in the group chat. Like, that's insane. That is crazy. Also, like, how does he know I'm here? Like, is he driving by the carnival and can just see me? Also, is this carnival up here year-round, or is it not seasonal? I don't know. These people got issues. Just gonna go down for as much dirt as I can see, because this is the back of the attraction. I keep wanting to power wash the dandelions. Oh my gosh, when I was hanging out with my friends at Thanksgiving, I was talking to them about the plot of Powerwash Simulator 1, and they were like, excuse me? There's a plot? And I was like, yes, there is, as a matter of fact. And they were confused. They were like, no, there's not. And I was like, yeah. So then I started explaining to them the plot of Powerwash Simulator 1, and they were like really confused. Sometimes you gotta pay attention for the plot, man. Do it for the plot. All right, I'm reaching the end of my power washers. Reach. Yeet. Back up. Down. Beautiful. I feel like most of this is roof. So we're gonna get a lot of roof done. I shouldn't say roof, like fabric, like outside bits. And then once I get to the inside bit, it should be pretty smooth sailing. We'll see. But goodness gracious, Kevin just coming out in the group chat. Okay, and this one's not going to beding until I get around to that, which I can reach a little bit of. I fell. Yeah, but also I can get up here and finish this side. Perfect, got the top. Yeah, some of it goes, there's some overlap here. Also, I feel like in these particular carnival games, not that I know how they actually work, it just like makes sense that the water would be recycled. Like, this is not a carnival game where I'm like, they're wasting a ton of water. Like, I feel like most of the water gets recycled. This fabric has dimension, which means it's gonna be harder to clean. Finn Harris, how's it going? Help, I've got a road sweeper into a real jam, literally. I guess people don't think about the road sweeping machines that need to get cleaned, but they do need to get cleaned. The back of this is so bumpy. Which I guess is fine. It makes sense. It's fabric. Whoop. Would love to see if anyone has any hacks for cleaning off this fabric. Probably don't use the 0-degree nozzle. The 0-degree nozzle is my friend. I love the 0-degree nozzle. Lowest reach, but let me tell you, packs a punch. Love this nozzle. Now I'm wondering if I should check the achievements. So I haven't upgraded my power washer yet. I'm wondering if I should check the achievements to see if there is an achievement for not upgrading your power washer, or if I should just upgrade it this game, or if I should just commit to the bit and still use the baby power washer for the whole game just for fun, because that is absolutely something I would do. I did it last game, mostly because I just wanted to see how much money I could make, but also I don't need to. It will take longer. I'm not going to spend my money on anything else. There's no point in hoarding money in a video game. It's not like this is my actual business where I need to worry about profit margin measurements. You know? Yeah. Also, shout out Power Washer devs for making this, like, uncontrolled camera mode an option, because it saves my life. I love this game, but playing in first person all the time with, like, my head moving around for this would drive me bananas. I would not be able to play this game. Like intermission while I clean the back of the tent. Oh my gosh, it's so nice and clean. Beautiful. I can only make this jump sometimes. Ah! The time I need my camera to be locked is when I'm moving around. All right, and off we go. Ah, yeah, look, it's so clean. Beautiful. Oh man, power washing is amazing. After I play Power Wash Simulator, I like actually go around like life and I'll see things that are like pretty dirty and I'll be like, I should power wash that. But I don't own a power washer in real life. Maybe I should. I wonder how many people have started successful power washing businesses after playing Power Wash Simulator. I'm gonna guess probably not many, but wouldn't that be fun? You're like, I discovered my love of power washing playing Power Wash Simulator. And then I started my actual power washing business. My biggest concern about power washing always is the water. It's just so much water. God damn dandelion. Also, I just power washed the generator. That doesn't seem like something you should be power washing. Its job is literally electricity. Everything's fine. I will say power washing looking up is always an issue. I'm gonna do that from the inside too. Oof, okay, first the top. Finish the top, I'm almost done. I almost don't have to make that jump anymore. And considering how bad I am at it, that's why they put this chest here. For people like me. Can't make the jump. I should start on this side. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, da, ma, da, ba, da, ma, da. Crouch. And go. Because this one is blocked by the sign, I don't expect it will have the same thing as the last one, where it, like, didn't register. But I also do gotta clean the back of the sign. Not hugely concerned with the back of the sign right now, but I do want to get that edge. Get my, let's go. Beautiful. Nicely done. Let's see, there's a spot here that I missed. Beautiful. And now the back of the sign, which I already started. Biggity Bob. Kevin, you know that I recycle my water? I told you! I told you it seems like it would be recycled. I got trays that run along the bottom, constantly redirecting it all back into the spray guns. I knew it! I was on your side this whole time, Picate. I thought you knew that. It seemed obvious. Call him out, Picate. I did not. That would explain why your gallery gets progressively dirtier, cyclically. Alright, now Kevin's just being mean. Some people are just mean. Kevin's one of them. Thought you were cooler than that, Kevin. Apparently not. God, power washing rope is like the worst. Little crab. When I had to do rope for the ship. What's a bee? That looks like a ducky. Can't get around to the other side of that turtle, so I'll have to wash him from the bottom. That was a dangerous thing to do. Good thing this is a video game and not real life. Alright. Alright, looks like the rest of this has to happen from the bottom. Don't think I can get... Oh, from the light, though. In front of the sign. Oh. W. Is this called Powerwash? E. R. Power wash. Oh my gosh. Is this a call out to us? That's amazing. Okay, I gotta get on the other light to do the other side. I could do this! Oh my gosh. Alright, I gotta go back to the other light to clean it. Is that not how you crouch? I already forgot. So bad at this game. Raccoon, the bee butt. Okay, it looks good from this side. Let's go back and do the other one. Dirty or shadow? Like my whole life playing Power Wash Simulator. Is it dirty or is it just shadow? Bop. Beautiful. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Clean the bee, clean the crab. And now back to our sign. Oh man, it's super dirty on this side. Goodness gracious. All right, power. Wash. Sim. You. Later. Oh my gosh, it's us, guys. It's called Powerwash Simulator. Oh my god. That's like the game we're playing right now. I had to clean the bottom of the sign too, so it didn't ping. That's so funny. All the bubbles have their own pings. I have to do it from the floor, as well as the bottom of these. Oof, just hear that money racking up. Alright, everything looks good over here. I don't remember hearing a bidding for the circle though, so there we go. Power Wash Simulator. Oh my gosh, I wonder what they're power washing. I'm so excited. Never been so excited to get to the inside of a thing. Perfect. Just trying to make sure I get all the roof. Nice, nice. There we go. Beautiful. Oh man. That series of bedings though, on the carnival toys, the best. Just having them all lined up. Frills didn't quite get done. It's hard to see in the shadow. There we go. And frills. The back should be done-ish. Because the curtain's done. Dang, I don't think looking up in video games is supposed to make you dizzy, but boy, does it. Maybe I'm just a baby. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. When you can't hit the one spot you've been trying to hit. Okay, these referrals didn't bidding either. They look fine to me. Oh no, they biddinged. I just missed it. What am I stuck on? There are bottom frills here. Come on. I'm gonna go run for the bottom frills. There we go. Oh, that's what I'm getting stuck on. I do some of it from the outside, but not all of it. This is a terrible angle to be doing this at. Picate, what's up, my man? Exactly, Kevin. I have to bleach the bejazzle out of it every third Sunday. I see. I had previously attributed the noxious smell to the fumarole power station. The bejazzle is amazing. I shall amend my online reviews of their premises. All right, Kevin's just a meanie then. If he's, you know. If he's leaving bad reviews of places, like, apparently for fun, like, come on, Kevin. Get a life, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't reach over there. I also vote that we make bejazzle a new, like, swear word. Not swear word, but like emphasis word. Bleach the bejazzle out of it. Oh my gosh. I remember that one forever. I finish the front of this. See you. Okay. Oh, top done. Sides, let's go. Pick a side to start with, I guess. I think this one has the hole in it, so we should start from the other side that doesn't have the hole in it. Oh man, imagine if I had the trident. This is the only reason I want to upgrade my Powerwash, or trident. The trident was so nice. I'm dreaming about that power washer. Come on. Okay, I was like, couldn't hit that one spot. A unicorn? Beautiful. Unicorn, a kitty cat. I got distracted. I stopped cleaning the curtain. Come back up to the top. Another unicorn. Another kitty cat. Bleach the bejazzle. Oh man. What a phrase. A unicorn. It's not good to like engage in ADHD tendencies while power washing. Okay, current looks good on that side. If I make too big of a sweep, then the camera moves, and I don't like that. You know, there's like a group chat, right? In this thing, and people text me all the time. I like to imagine that character of Mr. Power Washer only ever sends back like hand gesture emojis. Like everyone's saying all these things, and people are like, hey, can you come power wash this? And it's just like thumbs up. It just doesn't seem like a person who would engage in these group chat shenanigans. Especially since they do be shenanigans, apparently. Kevin. Oh my gosh, it's moving. Okay. Wasn't expecting the attraction to be moving, I guess. Well, the Ferris wheel has an on button. The carousel has an on button. And it makes sense. Thank you, thank you. Let's go. One stripe at a time. I just don't like doing one stripe at a time because then I need to move my power washer more. Why is there like paint on the side of this? Like barnacles or what? Get the top half of this done. I'm trying not to think about the plushies. I'm not thinking about the plushies. I am just focusing on getting the top half of this thing done so that I can move the camera a little bit less. Also, not only is this man recycling his water, he's like bleaching the water so then he can then continue to use it, I presume. Got the rope. Cat. What are these things made out of that they can just be power washed like this? This is not how you clean a stuffed animal. Assuming it is a stuffed animal. Okay, didn't mean to stop power washing when that bidding went off, but I did. Now, go down. It's like an absolute madman. When you clean like a madman, though, it's harder, I feel like, to clean up your lines. Or the game will do it for you. Haha, it'll just bing them done. Nice, nice. Okay, so now do we do the outside facade here? Or do we start on the inside? I'm only like 50% done. I think we do the toys first, because they look like they have a lot of facets. Oh my gosh, is this a Labubu? What are the odds? Crazy. Backs of these toys are hella dirty. Did I inadvertently get on the ladder? I did not mean to. I wasn't even looking that way. Yeah, now I'll do it with intention. And I'll do a bad job of it. That's gonna get me that much higher. I could see that crevice of whatever that animal is that needed to be cleaned. The grate behind them. Yikes. Okay, some part of this teddy bear guy still isn't clean, and I don't know what it is. Did I not do that bowl from the other side? I might not have. While I'm doing the post, might as well. Oh my gosh. Disgusting. Oh. Can't even get to the back of you. There we go. Ooh, one side of prize is done. Let's do the other side. Different prizes on this side, it looks like. That's like a bear mermaid situation going on. And weird gnomes in a Labubu suit. Stay on the gate. Can't even see what I'm doing. With all the dirt, I think it just makes everything look like darker. Hard to see what you're doing. What was that sound? What did I just like axe? I don't know what that was. That was weird. Okay, I don't know how to make these toys ba-ding. Apparently that's how. Just jump and shoot. Alright, nice. Finish this gate. Perfect. Oh my gosh, there's more toys on the inside. I should have expected that. That's how carnival games work, right? Pick up. Oh, the ladder, probably. Well, I'm so glad I started on the toy side. No, there's toys on the other side, too. Ugh. Okay, ceiling first. Ceiling first. We're gonna... Yeah, let's go front to back. Ceilings are the worst. Mostly because I refuse to use ladders. I don't know why I refuse to use ladders, but like... I don't? I might have to get some of these toys up here. You're a long caterpillar. I can't walk backwards. I don't know what I'm walking into, but I can't walk backwards. Beautiful. This is a fun little pastel caterpillar. Caterpillar. Pillar. What am I saying? Am I going crazy? Bum, 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 bum. I don't even know what I'm stepping on. There could be anything in here. I could be stepping on a dead body and I wouldn't know. Oh my gosh, it just occurs to me, if this is like a power wash simulator carnival game, does that mean that homeboy Pickabee has to Pickety has to that's what happened. Now I know. Does that mean he has to dirty his attraction to like let people come clean it? Trying to power wash around these trees. We're about to get a lot of fun sounds happening when I start cleaning the parts of the attraction that are like supposed to be washed. Oh my gosh. Missed a spot, but I think it'll bing out. Famous last words, honestly. Remembering the subway. Oh man, that's the bane of my existence, that subway. Nice. Move over. Keep going. Let's go. So I did get a message and I should look at it because it was from my boyfriend and he might be asking me to go pick him up. He'll call me if it's like super important, right? Like how long would he wait? Bigate! He's back. Apology accepted, Kevin. I don't think he was apologizing to you, and I think he's gonna tell you that he wasn't apologizing. Yep. That was not an apology. It was a carefully worded clarification. Yeah, because Kevin's just an asshole. Always the last word. I just needed to make it clear that I wasn't apologizing. Had to be absolutely clear that I was not being nice to you. Could you imagine being that kind of person? All right. Ceiling's looking good. Getting around these trees is hard. Is Kevin part of this, like, Carney group chat? Also, if I was in this Carney group chat, I would just, like, be like, shut up, Kevin. I hit the Yeti again, I'm sorry. Because I thought this was, like, the Carnival group chat, not the Muckingham group chat. And also, if Kevin is part of the Carney group chat, sorry, I'm thinking about this way too much now. Does that mean that, like, oh, it's the whole frame. I see. Does that mean that he's also, like, what attraction does he run at the carnival? I have questions, Kevin. Another caterpillar. Oh, look at his little smiley face. He's so cute. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I got the whole frame. Yeti. Got him. Not intentionally. Not aiming for the Yeti. All right, roof done. Oh, back wall, sidewalls. Sidewalls are going to make less noise. Maybe we do sidewalls first. Like, if he has to intentionally dirty this, it makes sense for me to only clean up the outside and the prizes. Like, cleaning up the rest of it is counterintuitive because he's just going to have to dirty it up again for the people who come to the carnival. Or if he's like, they're too dirty, maybe. I don't know. I don't know his business strategy. All right, that's now another. Okay. Another message. Check on that as soon as I finish this wall. Did not get that one from this side. Gosh, or behind any of them. Okay, I got their shelf pretty good. We'll see if I did good enough right here when I do the bottom of the shelf. I did not. Don't want to look down. Oh, the edges, perhaps? There we go. Okay. That was my biggest concern. The wall, I know, will ping once I get close enough. But getting around these guys, especially for the shelf, is going to be rough. There's the wall. Okay, now I just Let me jump, game. Shelf, 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 shelf. Bottom of shelf. Shelf, 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 shelf. Missed some shelf. Probably top shelf. Probably around their butts. Yep. All right. Wall done. Next wall. Oh, check my messages. Let's not read them out loud to you. No offense. You're not allowed to know what people are texting me. Unless I just say it's okay. I guess unless they say it's okay. Excuse me. Is this the statue? Oh my gosh. That is so funny. That is so funny. If you know your Powerwash simulator lore, it's especially funny. Top of this. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my gosh, it's so satisfying. Do you remember how dark it was before? Gosh, power washing's the best. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm power washing like a maniac over here. Let's go. Goodness gracious. There we go, there we go. Why is the star in the bear maid's hair, merbear? Merbear. In the merbear hair's head black? Like, that is a choice for a merbear. Ooh. Got him. The shelf situation is going to be rough. Same with the gnome fairy. Don't know what the gnome fairy is about. Cleaned up pretty decently. Can you take me higher? Do you guys know that song? It's a good song. Who sings that song? Daughtry? Creed? Creed. I'll get there eventually. We got some like checkerboard action on the bottom of this one. Or is that just a glow? Shelf. Reach for the last shelf. I cleaned the top so many times. If this doesn't beding, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh, okay. Show me your butts. I activated something and I don't know what it was. There we go. So theoretically, well, I should clean the front part first. Let's clean the front part. I can't jump. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna do this the right way first. Also rough. Did I not clean that gate post earlier? I am so sorry. Gotta crouch. No? This is all one part? Crazy. It's a choice. It is one part. That's insane. Okay. Da-da. It's always so hard for me to clean the bottom of things. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, how you doing? How do you pronounce your name? Ifta or Ifta? I like Ifta. Ifta's cute. It's like such a cute name. My goodness. I'm doing great. I'm just power washing. I'm having a blast. Okay, so presumably this is a power wash simulator like carnival machine, right? So presumably you want all of the inside to be dirty so that the people can power wash it, you know? But I guess I'll do the job of the people. Am I allowed up here? Oh, I didn't think I was allowed up here. My gosh, this is exciting. You're doing great. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I love it when people are doing great. I hope you enjoyed your holiday season, depending on, I guess, what holidays you celebrate. Ooh. Get out of my way, Yeti. I'm trying to clean. I'm having a great time cleaning. I love Powerwash Simulator. It's such a fun time. I guess you can enjoy the holiday season regardless of whether or not you are celebrating any holidays. But yeah, no, I've just been power washing all morning. It's been a wonderful time for me over here. Finally get back to this game because I think it'll be the fastest to complete. I'm playing like 2 other games as well, and then I have a challenge that I'm partaking at the beginning of the year. So, gotta get my enjoyment games in, and Powerwash Simulator is definitely one of them. Oh, thank you so much. I'm very thorough in that I only use the 0-degree nozzle, and I make sure everything gets cleaned on the first pass. Yeah, no, I love Powerwash Simulator. I'm also 90% sure, I haven't done it yet, but I think the inside stuff are like references to the first game. So I'm very excited to go back and clean those once I get down there. But I follow the creed of the power washers, aka myself and my mother's cleaning habits, which is you clean from top down. So I'll get there, but that's floor stuff, so it's going to take a while. Oh, thank you for the holiday wishes. We're always good to have a good holiday season. I think this holiday season is going to be pretty chill, and I like that. I love a chill holiday season. I feel like holidays get so stressful, and I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I'm here to, like, have a good time, you know? That should be everyone's goal. Have a nice, chill time. Enjoy your holiday season. Is this a way out? Is there a ladder here to get to like the top over here? No, that's a safety concern. I think that's an OSHA violation. Yeah, that's definitely just a sheer drop. All right, Picate, we're gonna have to have a chat. Might have to report you. No, that's not true. Picate is chill. It's Kevin. Kevin's the one who's being a terrible human being. Ooh, don't fall. Ugh. I fall all the time in this game. I feel like I almost spend more time on this game getting to where I need to be instead of like actually doing cleaning. And also, if this Yeti that I have to power wash right now, I'm just gonna power wash the trees like a crazy person. He shouldn't fall over if I wash him from behind, but he does fall over when you wash him from the front, which is, there he goes. He'll figure it out. It's fine. Have I finished preparing for Christmas? I have. I made like baked goods for everyone this year, but like no baked goods because baked goods are rough. I don't know if you've ever made cookies for people, but like when you realize that like each person probably needs more than 1 cookie each and you have a slightly large number of people. I think we had, I can do math. Like 10 people we were sending treats to. And I was like, you know, we were trying to think, because one of our friends always sends baked goods, and we're like, that's a great idea. We should also send baked goods. But I was like, one year I did do cookies, and I sent cookies. It's so many cookies. It's like a lot of cookies. And so I was like, maybe we don't do cookies, just because cookies are, just like, you just make so many batches of them, and then you're just tending to an oven every 12 minutes. And I thought that was a lot. So I was like, we need another treat that we can make that is like still good and people will like, but not as intensive as cookies, because cookies do end up getting pretty intensive if you think about it for more than 2 seconds. So we made Rice Krispie treats for everyone this year, and it was so much easier and faster, and also Rice Krispie treats are delicious. Mr. Yeti's gonna push me off. All right, Mr. Yeti, you're all clean. Now enjoy your splash damage as I clean the rest of these trees. Whee! Sorry if you don't reply. You don't have to reply to everything I say. I talk a lot. I'm a yapper. I like talking. It's one of the reasons why I stream, just so I can talk to myself and it's not as weird. But I would be talking to myself anyway about nonsense and power washing. Sometimes I just talk about the art of power washing, how nice it is. I do need to get to the other side to clean the rest of those trees, though. Let's go. And also, some of these things make sounds when I shoot them. So, the Yeti, you've probably noticed, is making some, like, groaning sounds. Something made another crazy, like, spaceship sound. And that was a great time. I enjoyed that. Although it does like make me want to stop and just listen. Ooh, thanks for the follow. You can enjoy our other power washing shenanigans and other. There's no rhyme or reason to the games that I play. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, we just feel like doing that. I will kind of play any game recommended to me. Depending on my personal research of it, because I don't do well with shooters. Just shooters are rough for my brain. I don't like them. Oh, all right. Have a good time. I'm going to keep talking about all the games that I play and the ones that annoy me. Have a good time, Ita. But yeah, shooters are the worst. Sorry, no offense to everyone who likes playing shooting games. Well, one, I'm bad at them, but I'm bad at them specifically because they give me a headache. First-person shooters, man, the headache induced from them is so much, and I can't do it. My brain doesn't like them. It took me, like, I want to say 2 hours or 3 hours maybe to play Portal, the first Portal game. The first Portal game, which if you've played it, isn't that hard. Like, you can finish it pretty fast. And it probably would have only taken me like 30 minutes of gameplay, because Portal 1 is a pretty fast game. I finished it real fast, except for I had to take a nap in the middle of it because it was giving me a headache. Like, that was the biggest draw of playing Portal, was me being like, I need to go take a nap and have a lay down because my head was hurting so bad from the first-person shooterness of it. And then also you have portals, and like thinking with portals, I could do that. That was fine. That was easy. The puzzles, I got them. I got them on lock. It took me, I don't know, like 2 minutes max to figure out most of those puzzles. I think there was one that bothered me a ton. If I played it again, I would probably be worse at it. I just haven't played it as many puzzle games recently. But I legitimately, it was like one of the last levels, where, I guess no spoilers for the plot, but if you play Portal 1, you'll know, where you have to like jump and climb higher and higher through a room in order to get to the top. And direction of portals matters a lot. And I couldn't do it. I got halfway up the room, had such a bad headache that I was like, I'm taking a nap. I left my computer on, like, paused while I was jumping through these portals and just took a nap. I finished the game later. I should play it again. My tolerance has gotten better as I've played more and more games that are, like, chill, not as intensive first-person shooter games. Like, Minecraft has helped a lot with that. Powerwash Simulator helps, but it also has what I call headache-free mode, this mode, where you can, you know, control your aim without moving your head, which I really like a lot. That's been great. Shout out developers of Powerwash Simulator for making this a game mode that exists, because I don't think I would be able to play this game otherwise. Oh, a kitty cat. Oh my gosh, is this the cats of Muckingham? I wonder if they all make the same sounds. They are all cats. This one looks scared. Is it because I'm washing you? Also, it has stripes on the back of it, which is hilarious. Why do you have stripes on the back? No one's gonna see you. All right. Now you guys don't make the same sound. I just realized I didn't get a bidding on you. Where haven't I cleaned? There we go. That is so fun. That's more fun than it should be. Okay. I'm just making the cats meow. The trees don't fall. Okay. I was like, do they make sounds? No, they don't. I just realized there's something else on the ceiling I haven't cleaned. Time to go back to the ceiling. Also, I should have responded to this text message that I got. Oh, well, Ifta was here. I should have asked. And no, I'll do it later. I'll do it next time. Beautiful. All right, let's finish these. No, those are big rocks. The ceiling things. I forgot about my ceiling things. It's the UFO! Spoilers for the first game if you haven't played it. There's the UFO. That is really the spoiler, by the way. There is a UFO. If you want more plot, go read your text messages. See, like, why is there a target? Oh, it gets shot backwards. That's what I shot! Oh my gosh! Something bedings, and I don't know what it was. Did I get the caterpillar? I did. Can I get on top of the volcano? Yeah, okay. Gotta clean the back of this guy. Nice. UFO is done. Got the kitty cat. Okay, well, that explains a lot of things that were happening. And the weird sounds. There's the airplane sound. Oh, and then the lights go. Okay, okay. What a fun little carnival game. I say, just because I enjoy power washing. I wonder how well this would actually go off as a carnival game to be like, come power wash stuff for $1. The problem is that you get people like me who are like, I want to do it, but also I want to finish. Like, I can't start power washing and not finish things. Like, this game would bankrupt me. It would be a mess. Did you hear it? Fun. Beautiful. Bottom of the airplane. I don't think I cleaned an airplane. I cleaned a small airplane in the first game, not a big airplane. Perfect. All right, airplane done. And now we're just on to things and floor. So we'll start over here with the cottage. Oh my gosh, it's the cottage. See. Okay, we're gonna have to go press all the targets when I'm done, just to just to do it. This is how you reuse assets in a video game. Amazing. A+. Shout out Powerwash Simulator, guys. You guys did a great job. You made a fun game. And you reused your assets in a very cute way. Sometimes you catch people reusing assets and you're like, lazy. And then sometimes it's just like, this is cute. This is cute. I like this. It is occurring to me that this building was not called the cottage. This doesn't look cute enough to be the cottage. It is the temple. They have titles. They have titles in the upper corner. I could have just looked. Everything is labeled in this game, which is one of my favorite parts about this game. I could have just looked. Okay, I'm trying to get behind the target, please. Part of the target's not clean. The bottom? Temple. Done. Door, door, target. Got it. Just had to jump around it like a crazy person. All right, and now... This is so fun. That's why it's the desert. Oh my gosh. Picate? I was going to remove the merman's gems now that they've been stolen, but I've used really strong glue. I'm sure they'll be recovered soon anyway, right? I hope so, because that's what was keeping Mount Rushless from erupting, and we don't want that to happen now, do we? I should really clean this floor. Whoopsies. Left the floor on for too long. Oh my gosh, does that mean Picate made all of these? Like, he sculpted them? Because, like, if this is the Carney game, like, I imagine these are made out of, like, hard plastic, which means you have to sculpt them and then cast them in plastic. Sounds rough. Oh man, could you imagine if they put the hand here again? The hand was annoying. I hated the hand. Mostly for the, well, because it was it was my fault. I chose it for the achievement, the 95% no dings achievement. I was like, it's only got a few parts. It should be the easiest one to do. Oh my gosh, that hand. Stuff was caked on. Someone said they did the bicycle on it, and I think they're crazy. 99% no, or 95%, whatever it was, no dings. 98, something crazy like that. On the bicycle, you have to have such precision aim. And as someone who toggles my power blaster, my power washer on, and doesn't particularly, oh, that was just part of the wood, doesn't turn it off ever. That sounds like it would be a real hard one for me, at least, to do. Got the base. Oh my gosh, someone put an S on him. That's so funny. He's a really weird color. He's going to be hard for me to know when he's clean. Oh, but he's supposed to be green, right? Sorry, kitty cat. I can't see the top of his head. I have to climb Mount Rushless. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. And now we can clean the top of his head. Okay, I couldn't clean all of the top of his head. I can't tell what's still dirty. It's too dark. I'm gonna have to... I don't usually use the dirt button, but I cannot see. Should do it in this direction. Got him. Alright. Volcano? No, the volcano should be last. We'll do the pyramid next. What a fun way to use the assets. I'm still so excited about this. Like, this is adorable. What a cute little shout out to the first game. And just a fun thing to have clean. Especially for me, who, like, was not paying attention at all. And was like, outside first, let's go. And then now I have, oh, it opens. Gotta clean all of that while it's open. I'm stuck. I can't jump. Okay, I think I got all of the inside, so don't have to worry about that anymore. And don't worry, all the water that I've been wasting is going to be recycled by Pick-a-Day Cobb, and then he's going to bleach the bejazzle out of it every other Sunday. Okay, and now Mount Rushless. Oh, it erupts! It's an eruption! That's cute. I don't know how long that stays up there, but I'm gonna have to do it again, maybe? Because that looks like it's hidden pretty inside the mountain. I hit the guy again. Butterfly, I don't want to shoot you. It is very inside. And I don't think that's doing any cleaning for it, so... Trying to get the outside done, and then we'll press the target and run back here. I guess none of the backs of this should be clean or dirty, right? Like if people are shooting from the front, then there's no reason for the back of it to be dirty. Because when are they going to get back here to power wash it? Sorry, kitty cat. Oh, the top of the volcano. All right, and now we got to do the back of the thing. Back of the blast. Beautiful. And now I think we're mostly onto the floor. Did I forget a piece somewhere? Inventory list. Floor. I forgot a plushie somewhere. I forgot a post. And part of the Sea Palace isn't done. Back to the Sea Palace. Okay, let's find my post. I think it's this one. Nope. That one? Nope. That one's good. That one's good. Okay. Post. Oh, this one. I remember cleaning the top of that one and being like, it didn't bidding. Okay. Oh, floor. Probably, I imagine. Well, let's start at the back, work our way forward. And then I think there's still something else I'm missing. I'm so close to the end, and then I need to take a break. Mostly because I'm... See, I do still get dizzy playing first-person shooter games, even like this one. It just takes longer now. It used to be like 30 minutes max, maybe. But now I'm like... How long has this been going on? Like 2 hours almost? Yeah. I think 2 hours at a time for a first-person shooter game, for me especially, that's a big deal. That sea floor nice and clean. Okay, that section didn't bidding, which is concerning to me. So I'm going to go around this. Oh, does it go down? It goes down. Every time a little dandelion tuft comes across, I always want to shoot it. Same with the butterflies. I don't want to shoot butterflies. But I just see them and I'm like a speck. Which is not, you know, normal behavior probably. Okay, I think I could do all this from this side. And then it'll tell me what parts I missed. I missed 3 parts at least. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing for me. I'm usually so thorough. Okay, which plushie is it? It's this one. And the wall? Oh my gosh. No, it's not. Okay. Gate sign. Not that one. Not that one. No. Target platform. private jet laser. Target platform. The top of it? I missed a spot up here. Where? Me failing at hitting the right key. I'm stuck. Okay. I get stuck a lot. I'm bad at this game. Button? Where? Spamming the dirt button. Oh, right here? Chat, if anyone's here and you see pink, let me know. Is it the edge? Is it this? Oh my gosh. Oh, that was rude. Okay, and now, like we're playing the gallery, we're going to shoot them and see what they do. So first, Yeti. I can't even hit him from over here. See me red? Beautiful. That's so fun. Can't hit it from over here? Temple's fun. And I can't hit... Oh, I can't hit the mountain. Okay. The plane makes the lights go off. And I can't hit any of these guys from the front. All right. Well, I hope they have better power washers than I do. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Getting it done. Clean. Yeah, Aqua Regis. What the heck does that mean? That's amazing. I can't wait for Kevin to see this. This is the ultimate final word. Kevin's got issues, man. And Kevin's issues don't need to be your issues. Just saying. So, you know. Let Kevin figure things out on his own. He can figure it out. I believe in him. I actually don't believe in him. He seems like a dick. But you know what? That's okay. We don't need to be friends with Kevin. And that's okay. All right. Thank you for joining me on my power washing journeys. If you are still here, if you're not, I hope I said goodbye to you at the time that you left. But I must be off. There are things to do. So I will catch you guys later. Goodbye. Have a good day. Go drink water and don't bleach it unless you run a carny stand. Bye.